The story begins with the crew of the Horizon, a state-of-the-art spaceship, on a long-term mission to explore the uncharted Kepler 472 system. Their goal is to assess the potential for human habitation on a distant planet. The crew consists of Captain Ayla Ross, a courageous but secretly fearful leader, Dr. Felix Mendoza, the logical chief scientist with a mysterious past, Kai Chen, a young and idealistic pilot who longs for adventure, and Laura Evans, a no-nonsense engineer struggling with isolation and homesickness. As they journey further from Earth, the crew members deal with the emotional toll of space travel and the weight of their mission. One day, while in deep space, they pick up an anomalous signal from a nearby asteroid field. The signal seems artificial, an unexpected discovery in such a remote part of the galaxy. While Captain Ayla wants to stay focused on the mission, Kai Chen pushes for an investigation, eager for a new discovery. The team debates, but ultimately agrees to change course and investigate the source of the signal. As they get closer to the asteroid field, strange glitches start to occur throughout the ship. The ship's AI, Commander Zane, begins to malfunction and communication systems start failing intermittently. Tensions rise within the crew, with some members questioning whether they should have changed course in the first place. Despite their growing unease, they press forward. As the crew approaches the asteroid field, they begin to notice something unusual. The signal seems to be emanating from a hidden, derelict spacecraft drifting among the asteroids. It's an old, battered ship, clearly not of human origin. The crew is filled with mixed emotions. Kai Chen is thrilled by the possibility of first contact with an alien civilization, while Dr. Felix Mendoza remains cautious, warning about the risks of approaching an unknown vessel in such an unstable part of space. Captain Ayla, feeling the weight of responsibility, makes a decision to board the derelict ship, hoping it could provide vital data for their mission. Upon boarding, the crew discovers the remnants of an alien species that seems to have vanished long ago. The ship is filled with strange, unfamiliar technology and unsettling signs of a once thriving culture. Laura Evans, the engineer, is able to access some of the alien systems, but struggles to understand their operation. Meanwhile, Dr. Mendoza uncovers an unsettling discovery. Some of the alien equipment appears to have been used to manipulate the fabric of space-time itself. The alien species may have discovered a way to manipulate gravity and time, which could be key to solving the mystery of their disappearance. But as the crew explores further, they discover a horrifying truth. The alien race was wiped out by a catastrophic experiment gone wrong, a failed attempt to harness the very forces of space-time that could now be threatening their own lives. Suddenly, the ship begins to shake violently as the gravitational anomalies caused by the alien technology start to destabilize the asteroid field. Commander Zane, the AI, begins to malfunction even more severely, now displaying strange, almost human-like behavior, urging the crew to leave immediately. The crew races to escape the alien vessel, but the destabilizing forces pull their ship closer into the asteroid field, putting them in grave danger. The tension peaks as Captain Ayla must make a life-or-death decision. The ship is caught in a gravitational pull, and their escape route is blocked by the increasingly unstable asteroid field. The crew must work together to repair the ship's systems, but their time is running out. Laura Evans manages to stabilize the engine just enough for them to break free, but the damage is extensive. With their ship heavily damaged, they are forced to make an emergency jump to a nearby planet, hoping to find refuge and repairs. As they prepare to land, the crew reflects on what they've just experienced. Kai Chen has a new sense of humility, realizing that space is not just about adventure, but also about the dangers of the unknown. Dr. Mendoza, who had been distant and guarded throughout the mission, opens up about his own fears. He had lost a loved one in a similar space disaster years ago, and he had been afraid of repeating that tragedy. Captain Ayla, though relieved, still feels the weight of leadership and the constant pressure to keep the crew safe. The story ends with the crew landing on the new planet, uncertain of what lies ahead, but knowing that they have survived a great trial together. The crew rushes to evacuate the derelict ship as it begins to implode under the strain of the unstable gravitational anomalies. The tension is palpable as the Horizon is now in danger of being pulled into a collapsing gravitational field. As they make their way back to their own ship, Lara Evans struggles to free a damaged airlock, while Kai Chen, normally so confident, becomes paralyzed by fear of the unknown. Captain Ayla Ross, in a moment of rare vulnerability, reassures him, pushing the crew forward despite the growing chaos. The crew finally returns to the Horizon, but the damage from the alien technology has already begun to affect their ship. Systems are failing, and the AI's erratic behavior continues. Back on the Horizon, the crew races against time to fix the ship's malfunctioning systems. Kai Chen takes over the helm, trying to navigate the ship away from the gravitational anomalies, while Lara Evans works frantically to repair the damaged engines. But as they attempt to break free, they realize the ship is locked in a time loop, caused by the alien technology they inadvertently activated. The same few moments replay over and over again, with the crew becoming aware that they are stuck in an unending cycle of events, unable to escape. In the midst of the crisis, Dr. Felix Mendoza reveals a deeply personal secret. Years ago, he was part of a failed experiment that caused the disappearance of another team on a similar mission. The guilt from that incident has haunted him, and it's clear he's been running from his past. As the loop continues, his memories start to surface, and he realizes that the anomaly they are trapped in is tied to the very forces he once sought to control. The key to breaking the loop lies within the technology of the alien ship, if they can understand it and reverse its effects. Captain Ayla, now fully aware of the gravity of the situation, leads the crew in a desperate attempt to study the alien devices. They work together to recalibrate the alien technology, but the emotional toll of their isolation is starting to take its toll. Kai Chen questions his own motivations for joining the mission, feeling like he's never truly prepared for the consequences of space exploration. Lara Evans admits to the crew that she's been running from her own personal demons, seeking redemption through her work, but now questioning if she'll ever return home. As the tension reaches its peak, the crew discovers a way to reset the malfunctioning systems by combining the alien technology with the ship's remaining power. But it's a risky procedure. If they fail, they could be trapped in the time loop forever, or worse, be torn apart by the gravity of the anomaly. With no other choice, they activate the system. In a pulse of light and sound, the ship breaks free from the loop, and the crew is able to escape the collapsing asteroid field. However, the emotional scars of their ordeal remain. They survived, but the encounter with the alien technology and the time loop has left them changed. Dr. Felix Mendoza makes peace with his past, Kai Chen gains a newfound maturity, and Lara Evans begins to reconcile with her personal demons. As the Horizon finally resumes its journey to the distant planet, the crew knows that their mission may be far from over, and that the universe holds more mysteries and dangers than they could ever imagine.